What's going on, folks? So I promised I'll talk to you about Az103. So I passed the exam, I think it was what, the 8th of March or something like that, and I used this book. This book, I think it was like 20 or 40 pounds. Well worth it though. It took me through the whole syllabus, but one of the things is that if this book was to really have everything in it, you probably, it'll probably be like 4 times thicker than this. There's a lot of links in here, so I'm dyslexic and I kind of like having the book because I can touch it and I can feel it, I can write my notes in it, and it's my preference. However, because I've actually gone through this book, I probably get a digital format instead and just push myself out of my comfort zone and try and get like a Kindle version. Reason being is because loads of links, you just click on it, goes, instead of just typing the whole thing in. It slows you down, The secret behind passing these exams is momentum. The quicker you are of actually achieving your goal, the better you feel. So I've got a little bit of notes, and I just like why I took the exam, because I want to challenge myself. I wanted to see where I was in my professional score level, and the qualifications or certificates gives you that boost of confidence to actually say, yeah, I know my stuff, right? So the other thing is that in my field, I find you got a lot of people that suffer with imposter syndrome. And one of the things that you try to get over that is that when you talk from knowledge, or when you talk from factual stuff, rather than saying, I think this is how it goes, once you know your stuff and you pass your exam, you can say, actually, when I passed my Az103, it was in this and this. And that's what I like about passing the exams. And you know what? The quality of the course of the exams themselves and the training material is a lot better. Because before, when you used to do like for your MCSE, MCSA, MCITP, you had to retain a lot of stuff that really just didn't suited your everyday tasks and skills and stuff like that. But with this stuff now, pretty good, So the people that I'm mentoring, I said, look, as soon as you finish Az900, take a breather about a week or so and get yourself into the Az103. And it gives you that breaking in knowledge to say, you're either like an SRE, site reliability engineer, and this gives you the skills, or you're pushing past that to go into DevOps. It's a prerequisite for the Az400. So, what challenges did I find on the exam, on the course? Well, there is a couple of, we call them now, simulators. Yeah, you had to know your stuff. It will say, when you're implementing MFA, where was it, where you have to be able to click into this pane of glass, into this blade. And that was one of the things I had to find, you had to recall, because at the end of the day you want to Google that stuff normally and naturally if you get stuck, but you had to remember this stuff. The other thing was subnetting. So it will ask you, you've got on-premises is trying to connect into your Azure cloud, and you want to set this up via VPN, and on-prem has got 10.0.0/8, and in the cloud it's got 10.0.0/24. When you try to do the VPN connectivity, it doesn't work. Why? Because you got you've got IP overlapping. Okay, so you got to know a little bit of subnetting. You got to have at least some experience with VPN connectivity. I don't think you really need the VPN connectivity experience. You just need to read it and understand what it's actually trying to say. I think a bit of PowerShell in there that you gotta need a little bit of pickup, and it's not gonna ask you to type out a whole command string or variables or anything of the sort. It's gonna say, I'm looking to get this information from a virtual machine. What's the first command that you should put? It should be like get Azure rmvm or something like that. ARM template as well. It's just asking you where, in all this code, where will you actually look to get this command? Where's the field? And that's how the exam was. What was my score? 726 or 756? Can't remember. Always switching things around. But the point being is, don't worry, I won't be doing that on the job. But the point being is that it was a challenging exam. There was like 40, 50 questions, and it's really good foundation for you to then get to the next skill set. So you could do Az100 after this. You don't have to, but I am currently studying for that. It's going to be quite a good one, and yeah, hope to see you soon. At the end of it, in this, while you're at home, take advantage of it. I do appreciate that it's very tough out there. You're gonna have to, it's easier said than done. Lucky enough, my wife and I, we're rotating. So during the morning, we wake up at 4. I work out, stretch, do a little bit of studying in the morning. Then I'll get the kids up at 7, so that they're in this routine. Carlene will continue to work until about 8:39. Then I start my day job from 9 to 4:30, and then I will stop at 4:30, deal with the kids. Carlene will then resume work at 6. It's a tough slug, but all I can say is that, look, don't give up. When this is all over, and it has to end, right? Something's got to begin. I'll let it begin with you. So start to study. If you want to get coached, if you want to get mentored, give me a shout. If you want hints or tips, keep posted. But all I can say is that, don't give up the fight. Things in the world come and challenges us. This is just one thing. There's going to be something else that's going to come. Just be prepared. Keep studying. See you soon.